demonstration of a bounce method. We're using MNQ and Ninzarenko with 2010 setups, and we use Bounce Trader, Chart Trader for Ninjatrader on the side. We're mainly looking for 34B setups, 34R setups, CC setups, and others. You can find more about it in the free course. It will be in description. So I only trade first 60 minutes, but usually it's a lot less than that. I try to get five winners and be done for today. So let's see what I did today. So we're at open right here, and so we're looking for the bounce from 34 EMA, which is this gold line. So we're expecting a bounce. Well, here I entered the trade because it was a bounce from settlement line, which is this cyan dashed line. It's also a bounce from a previous low, so I entered that short trade. It was a compound 21B trade because it's bouncing from 21, this red line. So it was an instant winner. We were only looking for 2 bars, 1, 2. I would take my profit here. There was still room before these wicks. So that was the first trade. Let me mark it down. And immediately I took this trade. It's a CC trade because it's just a CC trade, and we'll end up having several CC trades in a session. So there was no bounce around 34 EMA, so we just skipped it. Now this one was not a bounce from 34 EMA, this was bounce into 34 EMA. So I skipped this one, but it would worked out. Here I consider this was impulsive leg up, so I consider this as 34B, so I took this trade because there's still room before these wicks. Yeah, see, in 2 bars and I'm out. Now this is an 89B trade, which I also took. It wouldn't have a bounce from 89 EMA for quite some time, so it bounced from here. So market has memory, it has a good chance that it's gonna bounce from 89 EMA as well, so I took this trade too. See, and that was an instant winner. Now here was a loser. Here was a loser because this was supposed to be a CC trade, but it didn't work out. So this was a loser. But this one, so I took this trade. Forgot to mark it down. This was a 34 bounce trade. Took this one. And I also took this not here. There was another CC trade. Here was another setup for 34B. This technically would have been 34R trade. This would have been a 89 EMA trade, 89B trade. see market went up, went down and bounced, and here we have another CC trade. This is the last CC trade that I took. And as you can see in the first, we're in 9:48 for like 18 minutes, and I was done for today. So this was would be 34 bit trade that I would take, but I already was done. See, it bounced from there, chopped around, but ultimately it would give you profit. So if we have this, red angulation, we're looking for shorts. If we have blue angulation, like right here, we're looking for longs. Here is also another CC trade. Here is a 34R trade. There was a lot of trades today, a lot of working trades. There's just one loser, didn't work out. Now all these setups are according to the bounce method. I wouldn't take this trade because we have wicks and there was not enough room for TP, and these wicks are big, so I wouldn't take that one. Now we're kind of finding support here, prices just finding out its way. I would take this trade, this 34R trade, because it's kind of a, I would use a buy above, and this would be a valid trade, because if this closes bullish, it means it's making higher highs, and that would be a 34R trade too. This would be a 34B trade, bounce from 34B. Even though it's kind of a compound 34B, it's not really touching the 34 EMA, but it's close. And yeah, that would be a good setup. We have 34R trade set up here. We have 34B set up here. It feels like it really wants to go down. This is 34B. Again, they all worked out. We're only looking for 2 bars for take profit. This is another CC trade. This would have worked out well. Okay, we came here. We're up into 34 EMA and 89 EMA. We don't have a bounce, so we're skipping the trade. We have a bounce here, so that would be 34 EMA. 34B. See, and it would have worked out well. Here is another 34B. Even though we have these wicks, we're angulating. Our angulation loan is kind of high, so it's good for us. We have a bounce from settlement line. That was a trade. And this is a 34B trade as well. Feels like it's still going upwards. Yep, so that was the last trade for today. Again, you can learn all these strategies for free in our free course. Yeah, we use them every day. As you can see, these are very highly repeatable strategies. They occur multiple, like a dozen of times a day. Like here we had about up to 20 setups today. That happens every day. Thanks for watching.